Everybody's talking about it. A surprise encounter in Beijing that could change everything. This unexpected meeting has caught the attention of the world, sparking discussions and speculations about its potential impact on global politics. US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan has just wrapped up a 3-day visit to Beijing, capped by a surprise meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping. This visit marks a significant moment in the ongoing dialogue between the two superpowers. This high-stakes encounter underscores the critical importance of US-China relations. The world is watching closely as these two nations navigate their complex and often contentious relationship. During the meeting, President Xi emphasized the need for a stable, healthy, and sustainable relationship, urging the US to see China's growth as an opportunity rather than a threat. He highlighted the benefits of cooperation and mutual respect. Sullivan conveyed President Biden's commitment to managing the relationship responsibly, aiming to prevent conflict and foster cooperation. He reiterated the importance of open communication and constructive engagement. Key topics included the war in Ukraine, maritime disputes in the South China Sea, and the delicate issue of Taiwan. These issues remain points of contention, but both sides are committed to finding common ground. Despite these tensions, both sides described the talks as substantive and productive. They acknowledged the challenges, but also recognized the opportunities for collaboration. In a positive step, they agreed to hold future military discussions to reduce the risk of miscalculation. This agreement is seen as a crucial move towards maintaining peace and stability in the region. As the US elections approach, the world watches closely, hoping these diplomatic efforts will maintain stability. The outcome of these talks could have significant implications for the future of US-China relations. Stay tuned for more updates on this evolving story. The situation is dynamic, and new developments are expected in the coming days. Keep an eye on the news for the latest information and analysis. In the wake of Jake Sullivan's unexpected meeting with Xi Jinping, analysts and experts are weighing in on what this encounter means for the future of US-China relations. The implications of this high-level dialogue are far-reaching, affecting not only bilateral ties, but also global stability. One key area of concern is the geopolitical landscape in Asia. The South China Sea remains a flashpoint, with both nations having vested interests in the region. Experts suggest that while the agreement to hold future military discussions is a positive step, it is crucial to maintain open channels of communication to prevent misunderstandings and potential conflicts. Economically, the stakes are equally high. The US and China are the world's two largest economies, and their relationship has a significant impact on global markets. Some analysts believe that increased cooperation could lead to new trade agreements and economic partnerships benefiting both nations. However, others caution that deep-seated issues, such as intellectual property rights and trade imbalances, need to be addressed to avoid future disputes. The meeting also highlighted the ongoing war in Ukraine. Both sides acknowledged the importance of a peaceful resolution, but their differing stances on the conflict pose a challenge. Experts argue that finding common ground on this issue could pave the way for broader cooperation on global security matters. Taiwan remains one of the most sensitive topics in US-China relations. The recent talks did not yield any breakthroughs, but the commitment to continued dialogue is seen as a positive sign. Analysts emphasize the need for careful diplomacy to manage this delicate issue, as any misstep could escalate tensions. Looking ahead, the upcoming US elections add another layer of complexity to the situation. The outcome could influence the direction of US foreign policy, potentially impacting the future of US-China relations. Experts will be closely monitoring the political landscape, as any shifts in policy could have significant implications. In conclusion, the recent meeting between Jake Sullivan and Xi Jinping marks a critical moment in US-China relations. While challenges remain, the commitment to dialogue and cooperation offers a glimmer of hope. The world will be watching closely as these two superpowers navigate their complex relationship, with the hope that their efforts will lead to a more stable and prosperous future. Stay tuned for further analysis and updates on this evolving story. The situation remains dynamic, and new developments are expected in the coming weeks. Keep an eye on the news for the latest insights and expert opinions.